Welcome everybody to Kitchen Orama. Hope you all are staying safe and staying healthy during this weekend. If you did miss my last post for instant gobi masala, check it out on my playlist. Kitchen Orama is officially on Facebook and on Instagram. Let's get connected. And today I bring to you this insanely delicious and absolutely instant chia seed pudding with rose syrup. So let's get started. For this recipe, you need about 1 cup of chia seeds. You need 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. I'm not using any sugar in this recipe. I need 1 quart of half and half. I'm using 4 tablespoons of ground almonds, pistachios, and cashews that use it in a blender. About 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee or clarified butter just to roast some dried nuts. And with that, I mean some cashews and some pistachios. If you have some dried rose petals which are edible, you can use them for garnish. This is totally optional. And I'm going to use a few pods of cardamom. You can either use powdered or whole cardamoms. And I'm going to use some rose syrup concentrate, which is called ruafza. Ruafza is very easily available in Indian or Pakistani grocery stores. On a low flame, I'm going to get a pan going, and once my pan is warmed up, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of ghee. And once my ghee starts melting, make sure you are keeping this on low flame. I'm going to go ahead and add my cashews, and then I'm going to add some pistachios. I'm going to give it a very gentle stir, and once my cashews turn golden brown, I'm going to just go ahead and set it aside. If you have an Instant Pot, go ahead and turn it on in saute mode and make sure that it is nice and dry before you start adding ingredients. Once it's warmed up, go ahead and empty 1 quart of half and half. I'm just going to go ahead, pull it in. And I'm not going to add any other milk in this recipe. This is the only milk I'm going to be adding. And remember, I'm not adding any sugar in this recipe. Make sure you're stirring it so that the bottom doesn't stick or burn. And once your milk comes to a good, nice, warm temperature, go ahead and add your ground nut powders. Give it a good stir. This whole recipe comes together in under 15 minutes. Make sure you're stirring it good and there are no lumps. Nothing sticks to the bottom, and that's the key. And once you feel that your milk is warm enough and is close to coming to a boiling temperature, like you can see here, I'm going to keep stirring. And once that's ready, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take my condensed milk and start adding. As I keep adding, I'm going to keep stirring, making sure it doesn't stick to the bottom, and give it a good whisk. It is such a delicious chia seed pudding recipe. I'm telling you, this is going to be on your list for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for any celebrations. It's quick and easy, and you're going to love it. So once I go ahead and give it a good stir, I'm making sure nothing sticks to the bottom. Everything is great. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my caramelized nuts with some ghee in it. Rinse your pan, go right back in there, give it a good stir. Now remember, we are all doing this on saute mode. We are not doing any other mode, just on saute mode in 15 minutes. Your pudding comes together. As you can see, that it's coming to a good, nice boil. You're going to go ahead and turn the saute mode off. Boom, that's it. And now, while your milk is still warm, you're going to go ahead and add 1 cup of chia seeds. Give it a good stir and leave it in there. Chia seeds swell up and they will start thickening your milk, and that's the pudding consistency you will get. Make sure you're stirring it good, and you want to make sure everything is kind of given a good whip. And once that's done, you're going to go ahead and add about half a cup of ruafza or the rose syrup concentrate. And then what I will do is I'm going to give it a good stir and mix, and you can see that heavenly, delicious, light, airy pink color to your pudding. I fell in love with the color of the pudding, and I was withholding the temptation of not to eat it before I shot it. Go ahead and rinse your cup just to make sure if there is anything left in your cup comes out. Give it a good stir, and that's it. You know what? That's it. That's the beautiful pink color you've got. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. The warmth of the container is going to make sure the chia seeds start swelling up. Go ahead and add your cardamom powder at this point. If you have whole cardamoms, you can always grind them, crush them without the covers, definitely, just the seeds. And then it gives a good, nice aroma and flavor. And boom! If you have some dried rose petals, go ahead and garnish your chia seed puddings and serve it and enjoy. If you're enjoying the instant recipes I have been posting, stay subscribed or subscribe so you don't miss anything fun and easy.